Is that how you're gonna do today, Nick? You're gonna sneak in when I just literally put my heart out there to somebody and said, "Please come meet me Wednesday night," and then you're gonna be like, "Yeah, he could get it. He could get it from me too." That kind of friend you are.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. You a bitch. You are cold-hearted. I feel like every single time I call you, there's a plane fucking passing over your house.
There is. I'm sorry. I'm definitely in a flight path.
Oh my god, what is this?
I don't think you can hear it though. Every time I edit, I don't think I've ever heard it.
Yeah, I don't think I heard it, but I was like, where's this bitch going? Is she on holiday? Is she not telling me something? Is the 802 on holiday again this week, you know?
Hell, if I was on holiday, you would know, because
we will know.
There would be so many posts.
Yeah, I became that person last week, actually. I was like, oh, bitch, I'm on holiday. You want to see where I am? Take a photo. Here's another one. You want more? Take this. Or you want a selfie? You want 10? Take it all. Because I am what? On holiday.
No, this week we're not. I don't even think I'm in London. I'm in Africa this week.
Oh my god, I am in Wakanda. We are on the continent of Africa, somewhere in Wakanda, living our best life. Because why? Because Black is king.
She just swept through.
Oh god.
She just swept through and decided to. We're gonna get into it anyway. You're listening to the 802. Welcome.
Yes. Welcome back for another week. This is episode 10. Yes, amazing. However, this is episode 10 with a twist. This week we bring you you know how the Queen has 2 birthdays? So we're gonna have, this one is episode 10, but the next week is the big celebration. But we could not make week 10 pass. You know what's really good? Week 10 came exactly days after Beyonce brought out Black is King. That is such, it's like, she was like, oh, Dan and Nick, you want something to talk about? There you fucking go, take it. And
she
all
just
its
knows.
Gold gift glory. Come true, honey.
She just provides blessings and gifts.
She's a god.
Thing. So, hi, I'm Dan, if you don't know. If this is your first time listening to the show, welcome. You're listening to the 802, usually going from London to Liverpool or Liverpool to London. Today, things are a little bit different. There's a little bit of a change.
So are we going to Wakanda or straight to Africa?
Well, I think we're going to have to go to Africa because Wakanda doesn't exist.
We could pretend.
We can pretend. We can pretend. But let's give some representation to the real continent of Africa.
Yes.
Because where 98% of what was so just amazing came from. And I think we need to shout that out.
Yes, we need to acknowledge. We need to acknowledge the blackness, the reality of it. Everything's just been amazing. So I'm Nick. Welcome to the 802. We are lovely. We are glad to have you another day, another week, and we are here to provide you with what we think is probably the best album of the year. I'm just going to state.
And it came out last year.
Yes, exactly.
It came out last year.
But not with visuals.
Oh my god. Right. Oh. Okay, so obviously for this episode there will be spoilers if you haven't seen Black is King already. Also, if you haven't seen Black is King already, you need to pause us or just put us on mute and let it play. Yes. It counts towards the listen and we like the stats.
Indeed. But if you haven't seen it,
you need to get yourself on Disney Plus.
Spoiler alert.
You need to get yourself on Disney Plus. Okay? Yeah. They're not doing no free trial memberships because they know.
They knew
better. We were paying.
That is so
funny.
They
knew we were.
That is really
funny. We were swooping in, being like, "Here's your subscription. I will sit down. I'm gonna watch it.
Exactly.
I am gonna watch this." So get yourself over to Disney Plus, watch it, come back to us. We'll have a little kiki. We'll share our thoughts. Also, and I'm just putting this out there now, Nick. I don't know what your notes say, but I'm just gonna say that this is not gonna be a deep dive into all the references, all the spirituality, all of the artistic merit of Black is King, because let's be honest, I don't think either of us are the best person to talk about that.
Yes.
So if you want to hear something like that, we're just going to have to wait till Dissected do their breakdown of the gift like they did for Lemonade, and they will give you the background and all the history and the understanding and all the, intelligent people things. Indeed. We're done.
Yeah. This is the 802's review with the 802. Oh, I love it.
Let's be honest. This is going to be 45 minutes of just standing. This will be 45 minutes of stan culture.
So
there will be no
So take your wig off, take your nails off, take your lashes off, grab a drink, grab a gin,
Put on
grab
your
some
dashiki
water.
print
Mm-hmm.
and join us on the ride.
And
'Cause
wrap your head up in a bow and just learn what's that famous African dance that they do? Is it called
the Macarena.
No. no, it's
Oh no, it's a cha-cha slide.
no, my God, no, it's something else. It's like
It's Saturday Night by Wigfield.
No. No, it's called it's oh God, I'm trying to figure it out. It's like so important. It's like a big thing. Oh God, Azonto, the Azonto, yes, a big thing from Africa, the Azonto dance. So yeah, get your Azonto on point, honey, because we're about to take you on the ride of your life to Africa, because this is what the 802 with a review coming to you live. Dun, 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 dun.
Except it's pre-recorded.
Just
Right, let's jump in.
Right,
Let's jump in. So
where should we
open.
begin?
At the beginning. We open.
Right.
First of all, okay, actually, my first gag moment was I was on Disney Plus, and obviously it was the first thing you saw when you click on it. And then like the Disney logo came up with the castle, and then the little like is it like a firework or something did the thing, and I sat there like, my girl really got Disney.
I know.
This is like a Disney production.
Money.
And I was just sat like, okay, I don't think I'm ready. And I wasn't even close.
Before you get that, before you get to that, do you not think for a second, right, when Beyonce was like, no, that when she was gonna save this, she probably just said, you know what, kids, I know you guys been starving. Get a knife, get a fork. You're about to get your fill. Do you not think she'd said that? She's like, I'm about to feed the children.
Oh, she knew.
And she
There's
knew.
no way. There is no way that Miss Giselle Knowles Carter did not understand what she was giving us with Disney money.
Oh, Disney money.
Oh, with
and
Disney money.
if you have Disney money, you have not just made it, you are it. That's the point.
I mean, Beyonce has been it. She stays it.
Yeah.
She has not stopped being it. But
Who gonna
Disney
check her,
money
boo?
it now.
Who wanna check her? Nobody.
Not me. I am gonna try.
Not me.
Right. So we're in. We open.
Right.
River.
Right. Oof.
Basket floating down the river.
Yes.
I'm initially thinking this is terrible delivery service.
Delivery Silver 1920.
What a dumb thing for me to say.
We are so stupid. I love it.
So, the first song on the album is Bigger.
Oh, my tune.
And straight away, from Bigger, you're like, this is a love letter to blackness.
Yes.
This whole experience is just... Beyonce, like... It's taken the white people a minute to realize Beyonce's been black the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Because you remember when Formation came out and the white people got mad, like big mad.
Yes, they did.
Because Beyonce
Remember
was like, not only am I black, but I understand what blackness is in America, and
Yes.
I'm also mad about it, and I've got access to ways to show you about it, and I still run this music industry, and I can tell you why you're all fucked up and stupid, and I'm going to do it in a 3.5-minute song with choreo, and I'm going to perform it at your favorite redneck event, the Super Bowl, and I'm going to do it dressed as Black Panther, and you're all going to stay mad, and then you're going to say boycott Beyonce, and then I'm going to sell boycott Beyonce t-shirts at my world tour because I'm just that petty.
Yes. Agreed.
That's the Beyonce we're dealing with today.
Yes. The
Mixed
power.
in with sort of baby having motherly, lots of love, like big old titties, Mama Beyonce. Right? Am I speaking sense?
All I heard was like, what? Titties? My brain just went, what? Titties? Girl, I you know what? I am like literally in awe because like my first instant was when that whole thing started, it was like, okay, cool. And then the song builds and she just starts off, you know, in her goddess-like way as per usual. And she's like, you know who this is? It's Beyonce. You know what you're gonna get? A show. Where you're gonna get? A look. What you're gonna get? blackness in its rarest form. Like I told you, Dan, because I listeners who don't know, when I spoke to Dan didn't see this yet. I was like, Dan, I cried because from the opening scene, Beyonce gives you it reminds you of it just reminds you of who you are and how powerful a black person is in its rare truest form. And there was nothing there to she didn't do anything much. She didn't even have to she just had to just stand there, open her mouth, sing a few lines, and from there she was, I'm giving you what I am telling you, and you're going to sit there and take it because I am saying to you, I am a black woman, I am very proud of my blackness, and you're gonna live in this moment for the next, was it an hour and 4 minutes? Or was something like that? It was
like an hour and a half.
It was over an hour. And I was like, okay, cool. And I just stopped. Daniel, I am telling you now, I just stopped. I couldn't even speak until it was done. I couldn't. And I'm talking about the whole hour. I was just like, right, girl.
Which is a smart way to go.
Yeah. I was sold from the second.
Honestly, like, she demands your attention. You know you're going to get something good, and you do. And so in Bigger, she starts off, she's in that, like, white, almost looks like torn up, but not quite. It looks like seafoam dress.
Yeah.
And she's just holding this baby who I think is probably the world's fourth luckiest baby, only behind the 3 children that have been inside Beyonce and have Beyonce as their mum. Like, to be one of those babies.
You'd
be so wealthy.
Just adopt us.
And then she's just walking this baby, and then she cuts to that. Remember that blue outfit with like the gold glove? That was in the Spirit video. She came out, but what we didn't realize in the Spirit video is that she did those shots, and then also Blue Ivy is there.
Yes,
and just like lying on her lap, and I'm like, like I support Blue Ivy as if she was my own, like, well, not child, but as if she was my own niece. Okay, in my mind, I'm uncle to that baby, and every time she succeeds, I want to stand up and giddy clap and like scream and holler and just make sure that she knows.
But you know what is also very reassuring, the fact that because of course we get Blue later on, but that Blue in that moment is like, yes, I have grace, I have poise, my mother is doing the damn thing.
Yeah, I always wonder, it's like, does Blue Ivy understand that her mum is Beyonce?
My point exactly. Like, does she understand the power that she holds? Because let me tell you something. In that brief moment when Beyonce is holding the baby, in that bit, and I think Blue, I swear she sees Blue in that brief minute there. I might be right.
I can't remember.
But there was, Blue just had a grace. She was poised, and she was like, hi, mother. And I was like, I'm done. I was like, right, okay, Blue's here, that means we're going to get a show.
Yeah.
And she didn't have to do anything. She just walked on screen, was like, oh, Blue, take me.
I do exactly the same thing. Honestly, I see Blue Ivy, I smile. I see Blue Ivy, I just gasp. I'm just like, you have so much access, and you are a little black girl who could fire anybody, even if they didn't work for you. You could just walk in and just be like, bye, gone, you, out.
Yeah.
You don't work here anymore. You are,
And that's it.
And then she's in that blue thing, and then it cuts, and then she's in those like red corded outfits with all the dancers in the sea, like that little lake thing. And we're getting just a taste of what's about to come.
Yes.
With
oh my God,
the outfits and the visuals. Like, Bigger is like a nice, like a nice little setup.
It builds. It really is. Oh God, I can't even speak because I'm losing my freaking head because I'm just reliving the moment again. It's a love letter to us. It really is a gift. It's a gift that keeps going as the album, as the visuals continue. As from Bigger, it just, like she said, it's the gift. From the moment it starts, keep going, you keep getting. And I was like, you know what? Yes, Beyonce, I am here. Like when Jesus had like the 12 disciples, I was number 4. I was 4 in the queue. You were 3rd, I was 4th. We were the disciples
I think you were ahead of me because I was late to the game.
We were the disciples of the woman. I was like, right, Jesus is on the screen. Just be quiet, everybody.
Just shush. Now is not the time for your problems. I don't need to hear them.
I was wigless again.
I mean,
And we're only minutes
just
into
got
the
through
show.
The first song.
I know.
The first
wigless.
song.
Wigless.
Right,
What-
so
what-
number 2. No, we cut to a picture of the Earth from
Yes.
space. Disney budget. Earth from
Disney
space.
budget, honey.
The little boy who's like basically Simba is floating, and then he just starts falling to the earth. And then Beyonce talks about the kings watching us, and then as he comes down, he goes through the clouds, and then we pan out into this like drone shot of Beyonce from above, and it just gets closer and closer and closer, and then she is in that black sparkle, like glitter outfit. She's obviously the stars. That's like the whole theme of this video is like everybody is dressed as the stars. But the budget. This is the first moment I'm like, how much money got spent on this? Because Jesus Christ.
Because that looked like Swarovski's crystals was round that glasses.
You know it was.
Rich.
And later on in one of the other
I know what you're gonna. I know exactly.
The dog has matching glasses.
I know.
And you know they didn't skimp on the dog's glasses.
Money was spent, honey.
Oh my God.
Walt Disney, money was spent. Do you know what? I have let's make a petition. We need a Beyonce land at Disney World.
Oh, give it to me.
Give it
to me. Let me go through every music video set. Let me do it. Yes. I need a ride for every music video. Yes. Okay. Including every video from the visual albums. So just like, in fact, let's just forget Disney World. I want Beyonce land. Okay. I literally want from Girls' Time.
Yes.
All the way through to Black is King Beyonce. And I want to be able to experience it.
Everything.
In life.
Yes.
Okay. I want to see the outfits. I want to go on all the rides. So
Disney, if you're listening, sort us out.
I found that "Find Your Way Back" is the song on the album that I was like, when I first heard it last year, I was like, it's cute, I quite like it.
Yeah.
Once the visual was given, "Find Your Way Back" was like sleeper hit straight away into it, and I was like, this song is it.
Yeah, I slept on. I have to admit though, I did sleep on the GIF album. I did. I have to admit this. And I will tell you why.
Some of us aren't true fans.
No, I will tell you why. I listened to it and I was like, okay, great. I love it. But I didn't, because it was related to a film. Sometimes when you watch films, some of the soundtrack is really good, but the film is better. It was one of those where I was like, okay, I enjoy both. But until I had the visual experience of having this given to me in its rare, truest form, nobody else could give me that feeling but Beyonce. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm acting like I never heard it before.
Honestly, and it really just shows you sort of how important like visuals and music videos still are to take you to a place. This whole thing tied that album together because I was like, okay, they're kind of disparate songs. They're kind of about weird things. And then this whole thing like, oh no, this is about this. And obviously the thing about like Find Your Way Back, because you're looking at the stars and stars and navigation, and it's all about that like relationship between like a child and its father, which is echoed in The Lion King over and over again. I'm like, oh, it all makes sense. And not only does it make sense, you're doing it drowning in crystals.
Oh my God. I'm not just looking like money. She's looking like filthy rich. Like she just woke up and like, oh, I woke up like this. Literally. Like
literally
not one floor. Not one loose end.
Sky.
No, honey. I did read something on LA Times. I did read something on LA Times that I think you'll be happy to hear, right? I'll just run it through real quick. So LA Times wrote that according to Disney, Beyonce's new effort is meant to reimagine the lessons of Lion King for today's young kings and queens in search of their own crowns. The message is to explore and embrace the rich legacy of your ancestors because it's part of you. May sound simple, yes, but in the world of Beyonce Knowles Carter, it's hardly a rudimentary platitude. With Black is King, she creates a pageant of sight and sound honoring the Black diaspora weaving a collection of vibrant, profound, and definitely creative scenarios into one abstract and mostly cohesive narrative. I win.
I fully get that because I'm not like a standard. Usually, like I have had no real like desire to go into like Ancestry and see what's like ticking on in the back there. But after watching this, I was like, maybe I need to get on 23andMe and just like
I need to
just
find my fucking I need to find out where I come from because I need to go back to because honey, this is my roots. I like Beyonce made me feel like I grew up in Africa. You know, it just gave me that vibe and the culture, I couldn't tell you the references, but from that first shot from Find Your Way Back, it was like, okay, you're giving me something and you're making me feel like I am back in Africa, and you know, we're looking up at the stars and doing, you know, like, you know how, but in Africa, you know how they take culture and dance and song very serious. Like, it's something that means a lot to them. So she really did embrace the culture, and we love to see it.
Yeah, and at one point, I think in a lot of the different looks, her hair is braided back, and then the bottom is left open, and it looks like a lion's tail. And I was like, every detail is thought of. There's not one thing missed. Nothing is out of place. Whoever's in charge of pulling this all together, and I know who it is. Her name is Beyonce Giselle Carter.
Well, I did some research as well because I was wondering because at first, right, my first thing was...
Okay, Miss Librarian today, coming through with your research.
But I was like, because the second I saw costumes, my brain just went, is this Tina? Is this Tina? But it actually wasn't Tina. It was actually... I don't know the exact names of them because I didn't read that far. But I can tell you that Beyonce chose 4 black creative designers specifically for these aesthetic that for every look that she portrayed in this visual album, it was made specifically and precisely to fit her body by 4 black talented creatives. So whoever you are, we'll find their names and we'll probably drop a link below. They're amazing, and you made the queen the queen. So
and
hey, well done for you.
What a body!
Body. She served everything.
Well, I mean, we get it. I literally wrote it down later in a point. But yeah, Find Your Way Back, gorgeous, just crystals. There was mesh at one point. I was like, she started off in Bigger with block colors. Then in Find Your Way Back, it went to glitter and mesh. And I was like, Beyonce, don't be thinking you're slick here. Okay, I know a nod to the gays when I see one. Okay?
We know. Yeah, I
know that a lot of this album is like obviously it's about blackness, but there's man and woman and intensely and about the black family, and that's all great. But I know a nod to the gays when I see it. You can't look at me with mesh and glitter and not be saying there's a nod to the gays in that. And even if there's not, I'm taking it as a nod to the gays and I'm saying thank you for it.
Yes, exactly.
So, next up, after Find Your Way Back, we move on to Don't Jealous Me. This one is, who is the man with the Britney Spears snake? And why is he my husband?
I think his name is Techno, or it might be Lord Africana or Mr. Easy. It's one of them. However...
Well, I'm having a look now because whoever it was my husband.
Can we just talk about one specific shot? When the queen is holding the snake. Oh!
I literally said, Beyonce, you need to put that snake down. Okay, you need to get far. I don't know why she likes to play us like this. When she's like, look at me, I'm just going to hold this snake. Do you remember when she performed Love Drought on, was it the VMAs? And she was pregnant with twins and she was on that chair that went all the way back. And I remember watching it, having to stand up and be like, you better get your ass back down off that chair right now. You are pregnant, woman. Do not play me like this, okay? I do not need to see you in peril, in parts of danger. Stop doing it. There's a shot later where I hope they filmed it in like a swimming pool and then superimposed her in the sea. You know, when she's like in her white gown and she's just floating in the sea.
Yes.
And I was like, if they took you out to sea and just dropped you in there, because I know my girl and I feel like that's something she'd do. Mm-hmm. I'd write a letter. I would unfollow Beyonce for a day out of protest for her not being serious about her own life and her own safety. I'm not having it, Beyonce.
Oh God, we can't lose any more queens. We really can't. We really cannot. I honestly feel that was it gave me it. I just loved it. I just feel like it was a very different aesthetic, and that the guy with the snake talking to the young prince, the young Simba, basically. It was just a great story. Like, it was just saying why you here, and he was just trying to, like, he was just trying to find his way back kind of thing. So it really was something where I was like, okay, I'm getting the story. And you know what? She didn't leave you not knowing the story. It was very easy to understand and read, and that's very important from an artist.
For most people.
Well,
I had a friend who messaged me after watching. I was like, so I didn't realize until after I'd watched it that it paralleled The Lion King.
Oh my God.
And I was like, even with all the bits of The Lion King that were in it, you didn't get that?
Yeah. Because we basically had there was a part when from the start with the intro when they're talking about the ant and all that, and the antelope and all that. That was basically it was just trying to reference Africa, and it was trying to give you an idea of what a real life Lion King will be like if it was a human, and I liked it. It's great, but I think if you're not in tune with with the Lion King, and you're just here to watch the Beyonce Black is King, which is fine too, but then we understand it and we love it, so yeah.
And the look of this video is Yemi in that bodysuit with that cape and that big headpiece in the lace, and I was just like, I mean, the first time I watched it, I had to stop and take a picture and send it to you because I was like, this moment
again, budget again, money again, presentation again, aesthetic, clean, presentation on point, delivery outstanding, looks stunning.
She brings it to you every time, and the team bring it to you every time. And I'm still not ready.
What's even more interesting? This is only track 3, right? We're on track. Yeah. This is track, and I'm telling you now, Beyonce made sure that every single person in that music video looked rich, because she was like, no bitch, if I look good, we all look good, and that's how it should be.
And everybody looked good. Everybody was on point. Everybody knew. Everybody in this thing knew that they were working with Beyonce. Yeah. And it happens in every Beyonce project, and I need to know her organizational structure. How people get it. Yeah. That nobody is out of place. No, everybody knows what they're doing and brings 100 in everything. Oh, Don't Jealous Me that's a moment where it's like, okay, we're picking up. Like, Find Your Way Back was gorgeous and everything looks gorgeous. Don't Jealous Me, we're like, okay, we're picking it up now, but Beyonce, you better put that snake down and never pick it up again. Yes. Okay, I don't play about these things. Yes. But then okay, so can we say my queen predicted coronavirus?
Yes, she did. She did.
My queen knew what we'd be wearing when we were out in this year, 2020.
That was Niall a look, honey.
Niall comes on. It's a funeral because the king / Mufasa guy has been knocked down by all the Scars guys on their bikes. So we're at the funeral. Beyonce is in this white thing with this mask paint on her face, with her lips. Her lips are, I'm pretty sure, crystalled as well. She got crystals on her lips.
I think it was crystalled, yeah.
It's just
a look. You know what? I can't say it referenced anyone because I don't know. I just loved it. Not like sometimes you see looks and you're like, ooh, that's been referenced, but I couldn't tell you it. It was just art in its truest form, and as usual, Beyonce in her true state. But you know what? You know what's interesting? When the ceremony, that ceremony funeral thing, when they were like, bringing her out, and she was in the casket thing. Did you see how those flowers match every bit of piece that she was wearing? All the colors was layered so well. I was like, oh wow. everything's on point here. Flowers, coffin, look, the walk, and she just like in the coffin like, oh bitch, I'm not dead.
Yeah.
I own this.
And you gotta, I gotta think some of these times are like callbacks to other things that we know about Beyonce. So with the flowers, I was like, is this like an intentional callback to like her pregnancy announcement with the twins?
Yes.
Where they had the whole like the flower theme, everything, and she was in that Tool thing. And I was like, that did make sense considering basically this entire album is just a love story to her kids and a encouragement to her children to be the best people they can be and not let anybody bring them down and let them think that they're less than they are. Also, who's going to try and bring down a Beyonce child?
Right.
Who's that audacious?
No ma'am.
Nile is like a very beautiful short little song. It's always one of my ones where I'm like, I'm not jumping to play it, but you know, I'm not skipping it on the album. But that Corona look just, she gives me everything I need.
Yes.
Right, Nick, on the next song, I'm gonna let you take the lead because I can feel myself I'm gonna get into a thing. So I'm just gonna let you take the lead on what's coming up, and then I will jump in when I'm emotional.
So the next song was Mood Forever.
Yes, it fucking was.
Oh, right.
Sorry, I'll be quiet again.
Right.
Just fuck me up. Just
you know what? Don't just fuck me up. Literally, just
fuck me all the way up.
Hold me by the neck and just fucking kick me down a street. Do you know what I need her to do? Do you know what I need her to do to me? I need her to, All the Way Up by Fat Joe and Remy Ma. Yes.
I need her to put me in the helicopter, the Uber chopper that Remy Ma mentions. I need you to take me all the way up to the house on the hill that Remy Ma lives in, and I need you to throw me down, okay? Mm-hmm. Just end my life. Tell him what happened.
Mood Forever, for me, it was like, motherfuckers, I'm a bad fucking bitch. That's all I could say. Because she didn't come and say, oh, well, this is my... No.
She's been ethereal.
She's been on.
She's been referencing water in this whole thing until the time, and then no. And Simba's had to run away because his dad's dead, and everything's going a bit to shit. But this is just a pause, a stopgap, a little dream, a little moment to let you know that Beyonce said opulence. Okay, she said bad bitch moves. She said you can stay mad at it. She said I am who I am. Who the fuck am I? Beyonce, Giselle, Knowles Carter. Why would you try me? Why would you bother?
Right.
Nick, talk.
Right.
Talk.
Listen. I am trying. I am literally. Let me just get my shit together. Why would you try me? Why would you bother? I am Beyonce, Knowles Carter, Giselle Carter. Ah! Stop. Let me just say that over again, real quick. Why would you try me? Why would you bother? I am Beyonce, Giselle Knowles Carter. Honey, she ain't letting you know that she's Beyonce. She's giving you full name, married name, mother's name. And let me tell you something real quick, honey. Girl, what are you trying to do to the hoes? I was gagged, wigless, shook, lost my spirit, lost my bones, died, went to Wakanda, wherever that is, come back. I was like, girl, no. Now, there was a part of the lyrics when she goes, I know my enemy, pray on me, so pray for me. And I like soul food. I am a whole food?
I'm a whole mood.
On a whole mood? Right. Direct statements to those that disrupt the beehive. Reveal yourselves. Who did this? Who pissed her off? And we all know, right? Beyonce's most major weapon for fending off negativity is herself.
It's telling you who she is because she's not wrong. She's got the receipts to back it up. That she is the bitch that everybody looks to. Every time when you list out, I don't like Beyonce, I like this person's my fave, this person's my fave. Ask your fave who their fave is, and they're going to tell you it's Beyonce, Giselle, Knowles Carter. She is the celebrity. Everybody is geeked to meet Beyonce. Fucking Barack Obama, who was president of the United States, the most powerful man in the world, was geeked to meet Beyonce. She is it. And talk her shit, Beyonce.
So when
is
she
my
goes,
favorite
right?
Beyonce. Oh my god.
But tell me who else could deliver the most powerful moment of any song by simply saying the name on their driver's fucking license. Beyonce just bestows that power. She literally allow us 4 minutes and 33 seconds of iconicness.
I'm pulling up the lyrics because there are some lines in here that first of all, so you mentioned it, I know my enemy pray on me, so pray for me. First of all, like, my aim in life is to get to a point where I am so undeniably successful and in your face about it that you can't hide it, that there are people who hate me. Because I feel like I might have mentioned this before, I don't have a nemesis. I don't have an enemy. Okay, because I ain't nobody.
You know what's really
I'm
funny,
nobody,
right?
but we're going to get there.
Oh, you know what's really funny, right? It's just like... So, you know, when she pull up to the mansion and you row of butlers in the tracksuit and, you know, she assumes that she, you know, she's going for her throne because she is the queen. Of course, the carters are there. I know we see this logs, we see this pool, and we see this synchronized swimming routine. But the garden scene? Honey! No. We didn't just get Beyonce. No. We got Kelly Rowland and Tina Knowles Lawson. Honey, Miss Tina is in the fucking game.
Miss Tina sat in the seat that the Queen should be
sat at a tea party.
Given Miss Tina the rights and respect that she deserves. Kelly Rowland looking fucking gorgeous. Kelly Rowland is one of the most beautiful people that has ever stepped foot on this planet. Okay, that woman is this song. Okay, so when Beyonce gets into it...
Before we get to lyrics, can we just talk about when she strut in that leopard power suit?
Okay, so I said earlier she did color blocking. Then she moved into mesh with the crystals and the glitter. Okay. Then she moves into animal print. This is when I'm leaving this
podcast. I can't go.
Beyonce did this for me because if anybody knows anything about me, there are 3 things that I wear. Block colors, mesh with glitter, and animal print. And Beyonce did bam, bam, bam. There you are, Daniel. I gave you what you wanted. And I say, thank you, my queen. She said to us, in a leopard print gown with those thin-ass fucking sunglasses and that huge hat, she said to us and to she's saying it to us, okay? Because we ain't them. She told us to stay in your struggle, and then she winked at us. Looking like money. She told us to stay in our struggle.
Money. And let me tell you something. I was like, real quick.
I will. What else am I gonna do? I'm gonna give you your Disney money. I'm gonna make sure that Blue Ivy has a snacked box of fruit snacks ready to go. That's on me. Okay, I will give you that. Okay, do you know
what I need right now? Do you know what we need right now? We need tequila. Boohoo and Pretty Little Thing to bring out a Beyonce Blackest. Just bring out a collection. Just bring it out. Give the girls something. Give the girls what they need.
I need it on a budget.
We need it on a budget. Just look. So if you listen to Pretty Little Thing, you listen to Boohoo, ASOS, whoever, Nasty Gal, please watch that woman's music videos and please recite every single detail that she's given you and make us a budget version of every single. We want looks. We want aesthetics. It's time.
And I don't even care if it doesn't fit right and I look shit.
We'll make it fit.
I'm walking into that room like I'm Beyonce herself. Okay.
Oh, honey.
Because she said that she's unbothered. We are pressed. She's raising daughters. Sons of empires. We just make her chuckle. So we just... So there was moments in this video. First of all, I'm getting that Black Gods and Kings book. You can't stop me. And I am reading it. They knew what they were doing with the white people. The only white people you see in this whole
they know.
Thing was the butler and then 3 guys in Adidas tracksuits waiting on them.
Right?
So like I remember when the clip came out and people were like, oh, Beyonce's being racist and like she's using white people as slaves, and I was like, I think I said last week, like the butler was a white man's job. And then I watched it, I was like, okay, Beyonce, you knew what you were making a point here. We get it. So Blue appeared again.
Quickly, the guy with the snake is Lord Africana, by the way. Just
okay. Well, if you're free on Thursday night, I'm not doing anything. We can happily have a social distance walk around the park and talk. I'm a very nice person with a lot of interesting opinions. And I think I would make you a very nice wife.
Snake included?
I mean, if you want to bring the snake, you can bring it. I won't say no if the snake is part of the package deal. I'd prefer not to, but also, like, it's your house, because wherever you go is your house.
Yes.
But yeah, just, drop me an email, the802podcast@gmail.com. We'll see what happens.
Which is also in my bio on my Instagram.
She found, first of all, she's petty, because
Petty.
you know the scene when it's after Jay's or it was a Beyonce thing.
Yeah.
They walk into what is essentially the club, and on the line, when we walk into the club, I need them sirens going off. Which next time I'm in the club, when they're open and they're actually a club, if sirens do not go off, I'm considering that personal failure. But anyway, she is so petty. She was like, "I'm going to show you how to put blue light on black girls." Anybody who knows Beyonce knows that that famous clip of Beyonce having to go at the lighting technician, being like, "You can't put blue light on black girls." And she was like, "What am I going to do? I'm going to put blue light on black girls and show you what you were meant to be doing. Show you the standard you were meant to be living up to. Show you what you were what you thought you were doing, but you weren't because you got it wrong. I'm going to show you what is right." Then she went out and she found black synchronized swimmers, which,
Right?
and she showed you that Beyonce can swim. She was like, "No, you can't say black people can't swim. Look at me. I'm underwater. I'm going through the circle of 3 other black women also swimming."
Thank you.
And then that white, when she is a chess piece,
Oh God.
that
Oh,
white,
God.
it's at that point I was like, I'm going to need, I felt like I needed a cigarette.
Yes. I definitely did.
And that's like the 5th song.
Right? But what was
She just said opulence. It caused me pain how much I liked every single part of this video. How much I looked at
everything.
When she flips her hair and she's being all playful in front of the butler, and then she pings up and then smiles and she's got diamonds in her teeth, and then he brushes them for her. I was like, you better come out here. You better make that white man brush your teeth, you fucking bitch. I love it. You better tell every single one listening, including us, who think we're fans but are not putting in enough work to support this kind of artistry and this work that you are giving us. You better tell us who we are. Put us in our place and let us know that we aren't you and we will never be you. Okay? So we just should appreciate that you are you. She did. Everybody who gets mad about Beyonce about this and about that and that, she's really wealthy and she's a capitalist and she does all these things, and she just did them all in one video and was like, "And you gonna be mad about it? Well, I sit next to Jay, I eat my TV dinner, and we laugh about it in our wealth, in our richness, in our glory." God.
Right? Oh, honey, I was here for the whole thing. I was like, "Girl, just save me." I know what it was. With grace. Decorum. Again.
I think we might need a little break.
We might need a break. So, guys, we'll be back with this episode of... I am so trying to get this in my head. What's happened here? It's not hit me that we've actually watched greatness. In front of our face.
It's actually insane. Welcome back to the 802, by the way. It's insane. And after Mood Forever, we move on to, I think it's pronounced Jara.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Jara, Jara. I love it.
Which is Burna Boy.
Yes.
No, I like this because it feels like just like a nice little come down.
You know what it is?
The spiritual experience that I was having during Mood Forever.
Yeah. Because
I only made two notes.
Yeah, because further down the album gets relentless.
It do.
Oh, honey,
it do.
And let me tell you something. When we get to that part, I cannot tell you how I'm gonna feel, because I messaged you. I was like, boy. But you know what? We're now on Jara. I like it because it's mellowed, has a really cool. It's like. I could see myself like driving through like Africa on like a main road with like just chilling with my friends, and we're all like drinking like milkshakes and stuff. Like, it's just dead cool. It's laid back. It's fun. It's nice. It gives you that mellow vibe. And she's looking stunning. Again, stunning. Poise. On
The
point.
dog has matching glasses.
The dog has matching glasses, darling. And
the
not
dog
only that,
has matching glasses, and not only are they matching glasses, they are also studded with jewels.
studded. Thank
Studded
you.
with jewels.
Like, it's nobody's business, darling. Because she is what? Beyonce. And what can she do? Anything.
Also, my other note that I had was that adult Simba is also fine as fuck. So I'm not doing anything Wednesday night. Adult Simba, which I guess is tonight when everyone's listening.
Adult Simba can get it.
I mean, you need to get in line, okay? I'm pretty sure I just asked him out. Okay, is that how you're gonna do today, Nick? You're gonna sneak in when I've just literally put my heart out there to somebody and said, "Please come meet me Wednesday night," and then you're gonna be like, "Yeah, he could get it. He could get it from me too." That kind of friend you are.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. You a bitch. You're a cold-hearted bitch. Just trying to drag me. I hate it here. Hate it here. Hate it here.
What's the next song, babe?
It's on. I think it's. Is it Nile? No.
No, Nile was earlier. It's already.
It's already. Yes, a great song by the video brought to you by I think it's Major Lazer and Shadow Whale.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the first video that I saw before. So that video was released before Black is King was available on Disney Plus. So I saw this video prior to it being available, and I was like, "Oh, okay, B, all right." I like
what we're doing.
And not only that, that video is very subtle to everything else. I thought it was
it's very much
subtle.
like it's. So I watched it beforehand as well. I was like, "This is cute. I like it. Like, I really like that like stutter effect they do on the choreo."
Yes.
Yes. I don't know how they achieve that with the filming, but that looks really cool. And I was like, "This is really like the visuals are nice." When she's in the tree and she's just painted blue, and I was like, "Beyonce, do you want to send me your workout plan? Because this is a body.
Mm-hmm.
This woman is so fine. She's so fine."
And serving everything as per, and she just did not care.
And she been fine.
She was just like,
For
"Oh,
time.
hi." She's like, "Oh, you." She's like, "Oh, you want me from this side, or you want this angle, or you want girl, this money, Disney money is paying for these costumes, Handy."
And like already is the first song since Find Your Way Back where there's choreo. There's like choreo. This is like there is dancing here, and you are gonna sit down and get my notes. I'm probably still tired from Moon Forever at this point because my notes literally say looks, body and looks, visuals, bitch, choreo. God, I hate this woman. So yeah, I don't know what I was going through around here. Although I did have a question. You know the man who's in the whole thing and he's just painted blue. Does anyone know what that was referencing or what that means?
For me, I thought it was it Rafiki? I thought it would have been him.
Like he's an actual like character?
Yeah, Rafiki is the monkey.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I feel like it's probably like a reference to something.
Yeah.
But I couldn't know. Right, I've just Googled it. You talk to the audience while I read.
So I honestly thought it might have been Rafiki, but I might have been right, might have been wrong, but we'll soon find out. However, so after we get to Already, is it what I think it is now? Is it water?
Yes. So it's water next.
Yes. And I love water. Let me tell you why. I love Pharrell. I've always loved Pharrell, and he just made that song better. And Water for me is like, baby, oh, I was like, okay, it gives me that proper like, when when you go to like a African vibes club in London, and you're getting the vibe, and you're seeing all the guys from different places of Africa, just in the middle of the dance floor, giving every bit of choreo. It gave me that. It made me want to just gain like a dashiki, and then just dance around barefoot in the street. It was just so good. And then the shots of her in the water with the baskets on her head, a queen, a look. I can't. Dan, take it from here. I can't.
We're back to the color blocking again. A nod to me. Okay, a moment for me to appreciate what my queen has given me. That red PVC bodysuit with that huge coat, every black drag queen wishes. We are going to see that. I'm saying it now. We are going to see that outfit recreated on so many queens after this. Because that, like, in fact, I am sure everybody who designs for a black drag queen had got a call over the weekend and was like, girl, I'm going to need this. I'm going to need that. I'm going to need this one. And the red with the big coat was definitely one of them. And
references were made. Facts. References were made.
We've got the blue look. We got there's two blue looks. There's the like really light blue tulle dress, and then that blue hat one, which is what Billy Porter thought he was doing.
Yes.
But it wasn't what he was doing. Billy Porter was giving you bathroom shades. Okay, he was giving you bathroom blinds compared to Beyonce's drapes. Okay, that's what we do. She gave you that little purple look. When they were in the river, they were in that like pink flowing gown.
Yes.
And then she ends the entire song on a ladder.
Right?
With braids.
Honey.
With like 20-foot braids. She's on the top of the ladder and the braids go to the floor. Who sat there? What team of people sat there for 4 days braiding to make that happen? Like, the visuals in this are they are mind-blowing and so beautiful. And I think Water is one of the most beautiful looking videos.
Yes, it is. It just literally gives you what's really funny is I honestly feel like in all the looks in Water, it just gives you that, because like when we see videos of people in like women in Africa, their culture is carrying loads of stuff on their heads, and she paid homage to the female population in Africa by referencing this, and I think that was beautiful. I think most importantly, she made sure that every single thing that she did was given back to the people, and that's so important.
Yeah, and
when
it
it comes to referencing.
And it was intercut with just shots of just people in their life. And I really like in Beyonce's latest projects that there's such it's almost like every shot can also be its own picture.
Yes.
There's like movement and there's dance and everything, but it's always intercut with these like essentially like snapshots of just people in their life and just like beauty and just existing. And I remember when before it came out, people were trying to drag Beyonce because they were like, oh, the whole thing she's going to be is like black is valuable if it's wealthy, and it's all going to be about like, look how rich I am, and like they did that in Mood Forever. Let's not lie, that was there. But the whole point of this was to say that black is wealthy, but you don't have to. It's not because you are wealthy. There is a wealth in blackness and living that experience. That there's like a regality. There is like that's why it's called Black is King. Like there is royalty within your existence and within your skin purely for the fact that you are black. And it's just to cut into these shots of different people and all her dancers with that just stunning outfits and just it was everything. Absolutely everything.
And it was just so rich and poised. It was just like amazing. It really was something to just like, lose your head about.
But
God.
After Water, I don't know if I'm ready to talk about this one.
If I think what it is,
It's brown skin girl.
Oh, right.
So you talk and then I'll come in with you talk about like the video and everything, and then I'll come in when I am ready.
So the first for me, brown skin girl starts off with like, I don't even know how to start this. It's so just full of iconicness.
It starts off with a debutante ball.
Yes.
With the girls getting ready and their mums looking over them, and the guys getting ready, and then from there, the song comes in, and yeah, you have WizKid does his part.
Mm-hmm. And then do you have Lupita?
So it's Naomi. Naomi appears first.
Yes, right. Oh God, looking like an absolute snack, as per usual.
So like obviously, like Naomi and Lupita are name dropped. They appear in the video. Naomi's in like this. Is it orange? It's like orangey gold drape number. Lupita's in probably the one dress I didn't really like in the entire thing.
It wasn't great. But I
think it made her dimensions were quite weird. But I think like it's Lupita Nyong'o. She could wear anything. So
yes,
sing.
Then
it cuts to a shot of Kelly Rowland.
Queen.
Who appeared earlier, and I said this earlier. But this shot of Kelly Rowland in Brown Skin Girl needs to be framed.
Stunning. It was just so immaculate and beautiful. Kelly was like, "Hi guys, it's me.
Hi, I'm here."
And I'm like, Kelly, you're like, it was, Dan, it wasn't even, it was just beautiful. I can't say anything. It was just beautiful.
She's in this, so Kelly Rowland is like an Amazon. She's tall. She's just her skin is amazing. She's got these eyes and she's in that like gorgeous white gown, and it's like Beyonce's got a matching one. I think Blue's got a matching one as well, doesn't she?
Yes,
Blue's in a shot with the two of them as well.
And then
not only do you have that one,
there's a shot with Tina as well, isn't there?
Yeah. And the whole family of Rumi's in it. Like Beyonce's holding Rumi and they're by the water.
Yeah.
Not only do you get that shot of Kelly Rowland, later on in the song, you get two moments where Beyonce is singing this song directly at Kelly. And then one moment where they are singing it at each other and they say, "I'd never trade you for anybody else," to each other. And they hug, and I'm like, because these girls grew up together from like the time they were like 8 or something. They're basically sisters from like how they see each other, which is why everyone was like, "Oh, where's Michelle? Where's Michelle?" I was like, this wasn't a Destiny's Child reunion. Okay. This there is love for Michelle. We love Michelle here. This was a Beyonce Kelly moment to just talk about like that family that they have and that existence they've had together. Is there anything else you need to say about Brown Skin Girl? Because I've got a little thing that I had to get into.
Just go, because I'm saving up my energy because I know what's coming up soon.
Yeah.
And I can't I can't lose myself.
That's for you, because I purposely for what's coming didn't write many notes because it's like I'm just going to assume Nick could take this one. But so I've seen Black is King 3 times now, and I cried.
I've seen it twice, so I'm not that far behind.
I have cried every time by the end of Brown Skin Girl, at the moment where everything stops and it's just Blue Ivy singing, and she just stood there and she's holding a little flower, and you can see she's just ever so slightly nervous, and you're just looking at, and then I was like, why does this sight make me cry? And it's partly because of like just seeing this child grow up and then like seeing that in the moment, but it's also then I thought, this song is making me cry. And so I know I'm a boy, that's my gender identity, like I identify as male, I have male genitalia if anyone's interested. So then I was just thinking, like, can you imagine if you are a brown skinned girl, so this is a black girl, this is South Asian women as well, like Beyonce meant that there in the video as well, which I thought was a really lovely touch. As specifically black women, black girls, you get told that you are ugly for the color of your skin. And not only do all black girls get told by the society that they're ugly for the color of their skin. Darker skinned girls get told by lighter skinned girls that they're ugly because of how dark their color of their skin is. And then when you're not told you're ugly, you run the risk of the person who doesn't think you're ugly thinking you're a fetish and some kind of sexual object because of the color of your skin. Not only are you disrespected in that space, they're disrespected in every other space by other women of every other like creed and color, disrespecting on you with big props to white women for leading that disrespect, and then disrespected by white men and all different men and black men, and underappreciated and undervalued. And not only that, but then constantly blamed for your own oppression and all the problems of your community, and told that you're welfare queens and your single mothers are the problem, and black women are too promiscuous and they're always having babies they can't afford, and black women can't do this and they can't do that. And then in that experience and that context, you then have to be so much better and stronger than anybody else to get the same opportunities purely because you are a woman and you are black. And you have, and then you have to like have this strength put on you, like people say like the strong black woman, but you can't be too strong. You can't fall into being angry about the oppression that you feel and the like being angry about this situation, because you know you got to be respectable and you got to play the game, because if people think you're angry, they're just going to listen to you less. And then not only to be shat on by an entire society like that, to then also have the parts of you that you celebrate and that the way you identify and like use your image to express yourself, to have that imitated and copied over and over again while you get shat on for doing it and for looking that way. And to be in that context, to experience life as a black woman, and then to just have this one moment where Beyonce Giselle Knowles-Carter, like she said, says everything that they look down on you for, or everything that's built up with you, that they see a brown-skinned girl and they shit on it and they make you feel like you're worthless and they try to diminish you. But she says that's everything that makes you shine bright and is glorious, and that she wouldn't trade you for anybody else. She wouldn't want any of that to change. Imagine having that experience and that message said to you in such a loving and personal and like intimate way, and not just breaking down and bawling.
It really hits home, because I feel like in our current climate, the situation we have to deal with, like when we look back on the Black Lives Matter thing that we had to deal with a couple weeks back, and we were very vocal about our feelings and stuff, and I feel like that was a subtle reminder, not just to black women, but just for anyone who of any color, because what I think was beautiful as well, that she also brought in, I think, was a brown Asian girl in the music video.
Yeah,
I think that was Asian girls. I think that was that was touching, because it was just saying every person of color who might feel like they're not wanted and feel like the world's against them, and because of what we're seeing on TV lately and seeing racism being such a thing, it was just a reminder that, you know what, you are beautiful. You are wanted, you are loved, and just know that we are very powerful when we work together, and we will break down the stuff against us. And it really was beautiful, and
it was just done with so much joy. Like all these girls were just smiling and enjoying themselves and being together and hugging. There was genuine love in this video, and I'm just watching it and I was like, there are so few actual like music videos or things in this medium that can communicate just what feels like such an authentic love to the person you are describing, the person this song is for, that somebody who isn't even that, who's just me. I'm just a brown skinned boy, okay? I'm just a gay brown skinned boy, so I understand a bit about the oppression, but no way close to what black women experience.
Yes, exactly.
And I was crying by the end.
Yeah,
because I was looking at Blue Ivy and I was like, the things people said about this baby.
Yeah.
The things people said about Blue Ivy, who just existed, just appeared on this earth, and like she was growing out her hair, and she was just a 4-year-old girl, and she was a little bit darker skinned than Beyonce was, and just the vile things people said about this girl, and for her to have this song that her mum performed, that is essentially saying to her and to her sister, whatever happens, you know that I have said to you that you are perfect.
Mm-hmm.
What they shit on you for is what makes you perfect and makes you glow and makes you something special and something to be adored and treasured. And anybody who comes into your life needs to understand that. And if anybody even dares to pretend that that's not true, you have this to look back on and be like, I remember what my mama said to me. I remember that. And the song is gorgeous. The video is stunning, and together it's gonna make me cry every time I watch it, and I'm gonna watch it a lot.
I know.
Well done to absolutely every single woman that appeared in that video.
Agreed. It was just it really was beautiful, and it was just, and there was so much cameos as well, like literally so much cameos. Like there was Blue, there was, I think so, there was Blue, there was
Adu Akechi,
Naomi,
was in it.
There's Lupita. There was also added. Okay, yeah, her, she was there, and it was just beautiful. It was really, really beautiful.
And then they also interspersed with like just shots of like families and like older women and younger women and like darker women and light women. Oh, it was just
a beaut.
I was not ready for the gut punch that was going to be Brown Skin Girl.
No.
But
what do we
just
have
well
next?
done. Well,
next?
Next is Keys to the Kingdom.
Oh,
which is
beautiful.
Tiwa Savage, which is it's lovely. It's like a really it's a lovely little song. It's also quite refreshing after Brown Skin Girl.
Yes.
Sort of picks you back up
Yes.
from what is like a love punch to the face.
Yes.
It's just like and again like loads of shots of like life and just so much joy in Keys to the Kingdom. I also really like the song. I think the song is
it's nice.
The song is like the song you'd listen to when you're like getting ready in the morning and you just want to feel good about the day. You're like, I'm the key to the kingdom.
It is good. It is good indeed.
And then after that we go to Other Side, which I'm not going to talk about because it's too sad and I'm crying again.
It's not what we need right now. It's not.
Other Side is heartbreaking.
Yes, it is. It took me a while to get into. I wouldn't say I skipped it, but I did because I had to. I just couldn't. I feel after I watched it once, to watch it again really, 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 really hit me in the feels. I'm like, I can't do this again.
It's like I've watched it every single time, and each time, like once you get the context and if you like understand about like the miscarriage that's like been referenced quite a lot of times in Beyonce's work, it's just a sad moment. Yeah. Obviously, it's like there's joy at the end of it, but it's very sad. But then, and I'll intro it, and then I'm going to hand over to my good friend Nick. Next up,
God.
After Other Side, after Brown Skin Girl and Keys to the Kingdom, God, we've got My Power.
Woof. Right.
Go on, Nick. This is all you, babe.
God. Right. How do I? Right. Some of you might know, but I grew up being a dancer, and there are songs when I hear certain songs that just makes me release. And Dan will tell you, there's certain Beyonce songs when I hear them, it's fight or flight. I just let go. Dan is a true believer. He's seen me in my full potential. I've Power is that motherfucking song. So let's break it down real quick in my little run through. So as Beyonce shared in the documentary Making the Gift, My Power is a celebration of power and not allowing anyone to get into your psyche and to make you feel anything less than a king or queen. The lyrics itself reflect this as our star bells out alongside, I think I'm going to say her name is Nija. They'll never take my power, my power. Of course, the lyrics get deeper as the song continues with Beyonce singing, that's the rhythm. But let me just start you off with the opening shots. Not only do we get to see there's Beyonce in the middle of this I think it's about 4-6 frames, and she's just in the middle, and she's just serving looks like okay, and in less than a second we are graced with the legendary Blue Ivy. Oh, what? Excuse me? Blue? Okay. Cool. We are then shown every single person on this song with Beyonce. Every single artist, which is, if I'm pronouncing the name, it's Nisha, Basiwa, Yemi Alidi, and Tierrawak.
That's the only one I know how to say. So
yeah. So it's one of those, we don't like, if we're probably saying it wrong, but if we are, we're really sorry. We are really sorry. However, we are then provided shots and frames, and I can't even discuss it because my brain is just full of it, which all is coming. It's just, I'm just losing my mic and everything. It's just falling down. Everything was just on point. Now, Beyonce is serving visual, looks, Blue is there, winning, but then there is one opening shot of 4 dancers. But let's not talk about the reveal. So in the start of My Power, we have let me see what's her name again. I'm gonna say it's I'm gonna say it's Yemi that starts it, or it might be wrong.
Who starts it? Who says?
It's Tierrawak. It's Tierrawak. She starts it, and all of a sudden she's in this black kind of sheeting, and she's just there. Boom! A reveal. And I'm like, oh, wow, Drag Race. A reveal. She steps out, and she's like giving everything, and then we are served a shot of 4 dancers ready for battle.
Those
not just
dancers were, somebody
right?
got in the dressing room, wherever they got prepared, and just insulted every single one of their mothers.
Yes.
Those dancers
were
were mad. They were bringing it, and they were bringing you anger.
Mad. So cool.
Whoa.
So cool. It's there. We're being served looks and choreo. We're seeing all, and then we are graced with this beautiful shot of every single one of those artists walking with the queen. And it's not like they're just like, oh, we're walking with her. They are giving you you are feeling every bit of energy, power, fierceness, and command through your television set. You could be in a toilet at work. You could be on a beach in France. Every bit of power was felt through that screen. Let me tell you, they commanded you to enjoy that video. So we're then graced with the beauty that is the iconic Blue Ivy, and she is giving you everything her mother is giving you. She is dressed.
Matching outfits.
Thank you.
Can I say matching outfits? Oh.
A serve. And I'm like, okay, cool, fine. And then all of a sudden now, Beyonce breaks down into the following. This, that rhythm. This, that lightning. This, that burn. This ain't no perm. This, that nappy. She raises her hat and she's like, this is my nappy hair. She goes, this, that herb. This, that king folk. This, that skin folk. This, that war. This, that bloodline.
This, that bloodline.
On the front line. Ready for war? Right. Let me tell you something. I have been watching Beyonce for absolute fucking time. But I have never I'm telling you, I'm getting emotional because I'm literally want to cry. I have never seen Beyonce perform like that in my entire life. She gave you everything. She gave you every bit of I can't, because it was so brilliantly done. Beyonce, I don't know who she was trying to prove to, but she was proving something. She was like, oh, you want choreography? Let me give you. Danielle.
Yes.
When she goes, I'ma get loose, get low. When
low.
she turns wrong and the hair hits the wind in time, on point. And she's
the elements move at
something.
Beyonce time. Even the elements are on cue.
Listen, that had to be a one take, because that couldn't be a second take, because that was excellent. I have never seen Beyonce dance like that in my entire life. Dan, I was so blown. I was just like, I have to admit, I repeated that video 17 times before I could move on. I couldn't get it. I was like, and I messaged you, I was like, Daniel, I cannot cope right now. And you're like, shut up, Nick. And I'm like, I am telling you, she's giving you everything.
My power is, as a standout video, as like, if you separated them all out and they were like, these are just music videos by themselves, my power is the one. It's the video. It's like, it's got a little bit of like 90s Missy Elliott about it. Mm-hmm. Obviously mixed in with like the African inspiration, that choreo bit. Honestly, like I woke up sometimes. I woke up the other day just going, get loose, get loose, get low, get low.
I want to have a fan with me at all times now.
Yeah. Oh, gotta protect my braids. Keep it locked in the safe.
I literally want a fan but not even that. Let me just interject real quick. Beyonce, who hurt you? Please let me know. Please send them my way, because I'm gonna find them. Because, honey, Dan, you've seen Beyonce live.
I have.
We have seen the videos. We have seen the Coachella. We have seen Homecoming. We've seen it. Tell me, when's the last time you ever seen Beyonce get on like that in a music video? Tell me when. Because it's been a while.
My girl gives it, and she gives it up every single time. But there is an energy in my power, which is that somebody did something to rile up everybody in that room.
Yeah.
To be like, oh, we're not just performing today. We're not just performing this. We are living this. We are every single word.
And we're not even done with the video yet. We're not even done.
Beyonce is halfway through the song, and then there's 2 more people to go.
You want to take it from here?
It cuts from this choreo bit when they're in the red, and then she pauses. And I saw somebody on Twitter, and I don't know who you are because I ain't got time to learn names about people I don't care about, saying, "Oh, it's a good thing that Beyonce keeps her choreography simple so anybody can learn it."
But what?
Do you want to? First of all, do you want to look again? Secondly, do you want to delete that? And thirdly, do you want to say sorry? What are you even talking? It's at that point where I'm like, I do not need to engage or entertain people who clearly cannot comprehend what simple means and what words are. So I moved on. We cut from Beyonce in the red with the outfit to those 4 dancers in those black and white bodysuits.
Oh my God.
Just beating this run. Just pounding it out.
Oh.
And it's just like, we didn't mention earlier, there's this one dancer, the one with the like cropped kind of platinum hair, I think.
Yes.
Who is coming towards the camera, ass first. In a move I cannot even describe.
I can't even do it. I tried it.
And just the control of her body and the sense of awe and like ability on you, like just bury me. I know I told you to drop me off a cliff earlier, but I'm by my power. I'm like, I have died. Everybody put their white clothes on. Okay, we're going back to the funeral scene because I am dead. Okay? There is nothing to my body. I'm a husk of a human being. You've taken everything from me because you cannot stop being fantastic. And I say fantastic all the time, and I mean it this time. It's and then I hate myself. I do not know if this is Nisha or Busiwa.
No, it's Busiwa. It's so after Beyonce does her bit, Nisha and Beyonce does the Never Take My Power. Then it goes to Busiwa, who is, can you want to take it from here, because that was a look, honey.
That is, she comes up in, so you've got, so like we've got the red choreo moment, we've got the running dancers, we got a shot of Blue Ivy. Beyonce's also in this like black corset with these like dangling
with the feathers.
The feathers.
Look.
She does a little run. Busiwa, which I really hope we're saying your name.
Wait, stop. We missed a moment. Do we miss when she does the dirty wine?
We may have missed when she does the dirty wine.
Let's just pause there. Danielle, you and I know as black gay boys, and we up in the club, we looking pretty. After we do like 2-3 dirty wines, we have whiplash.
I mean, you dirty wine, I sort of dirty what?
Honey.
But yeah.
What?
Like a few times. I can't do it. But yeah, Beyonce at some point, I can't really even remember. This video just knocked me for like 12. Like not even for 6, for 12. But this orange fringe moment.
Oh.
This orange fringe. The movement in this outfit with the energy that she is given. She is, again, just pissed off. Just mad as hell. And then she twerks in this orange thing. She gives you a little twerk moment, and like an actual twerk, not a Miley Cyrus twerk that you'll be calling it. And just, Nick, you're gonna have to take it to the end. Take it to the end.
I don't know. I just can't manage. Dan, I cannot talk anymore about this video because I feel like I'm not doing it enough justice. I'm not. We're not.
Well, we're not. We can't. We are incapable quite frankly not talented enough to give this video justice. But there are some moments that you need to know. Also, if you are the type of foolish person who's like, I'm not going to watch Black is King, yet you listen to us talk about it for an hour. If you are just going to watch one video, you go and watch My Power.
Yes.
On it. There is a pregnant woman.
It's on the 802 Twitter feed. Find it as well.
There is a woman, I don't know what her name is, I'm sorry, I don't know what your name is, who gets, when she's in center stage and she kills it, and then you've got Moonchild come out, and Moonchild is in that blue, almost like a clay wig with the horns. She, 1 foot in the air, moving her ass like it's nothing, giving you vocals. Beyonce is in the red fringe, and she flings the hat off, and then in slow motion her hair whips round, and then she's in like that pie outside with everybody in red. It's just like, if I was one of these boys who was in this red scene, if I don't want anything else, I'd still leave crying.
Yeah, I was done.
And then it ends. It ends with Beyonce at the tree. In the white.
But then there's also a part when the dancers are running, we do see them doing a take back into the water where they're running through. They're running in the water as well. Yeah. We didn't want to miss that. Yeah. Which is really important. Another great. It's just mad.
Oh, just ends with Beyonce in this sort of kind of like pearl shell dress with this headpiece, which is it's very like almost, you remember Janelle Monáe's like famous metallic headpiece? Is that what sort of made out of I think they're shells. Again, nod to the water, nod to things. She loved her some Oshun. This
indeed
thing, My Power. Wow.
I know.
My God.
Just wow. Also, we might have missed one thing. It's I think Scar was next with Jessie Reyes, right? Jessie Reyes. So she's next. Did we miss Scar, or was Scar for My Power or after?
I think Scar is before.
Yeah. So we're just going back to touch on the fact that Jessie Reyes is acting as Scar, and her rap is really cute, very simple, to the point. She looks absolutely stunning. As per I don't know much about Jessie Reyes, but she looked absolutely gorgeous in that black little dress, and I think she has like white contacts in, and she's given me
she says one of my favorite lines.
What's that?
It is. She says, "No white angels, just albinos."
Yes. Oh my God, love it.
That was. Okay.
Jessie gave me a Leah Try Again music video with the crop top, the abs out, the pants. Loved it. Yeah, I was here for it. We loved it.
Real good.
We loved it. It wasn't very long, but we loved it. So Jessie Reyes, thank you for gracing us with your presence. It wasn't long, but you made, for the moment that you were on screen, you owned it. Well done to you, sis. Well done to you.
And so after My Power, Beyonce, there's like a shot of them as a family. Or this might be before My Power, and Beyonce as like this like mother spirit fertility goddess that she's playing in this thing, gives the baby to who are like Simba and Nala. And then we go into essentially a church.
Wait.
What have I missed now?
Not forget. Wait, what video was the pregnant girl in?
My Power.
Was at the end of My Power? A beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't know who you are. Another beautiful moment that sorry we didn't miss, but another beautiful moment.
I mentioned it.
Oh, you did? Oh, sorry. I didn't.
Yeah, you were having a moment.
I was, but you know how it is. It's just what it is. Just losing my shit. Losing my shit.
And then we go to this church, and Beyonce stood in the middle. Everybody's in blue and she's in yellow. Again, a nod to me. She knows my favorite color. She called it out. She's like, Dan, we're going to end it on you. And I was like, thank you, babe. And then they do this gorgeous rendition of Spirit.
Oh, the acapella.
Acapella, no music, just the voices. Beyonce again reminding you that yes, she is a performer. Yes, she can dance. Yes, she got looks. Yes, she got all this. But first things first, she sings, and she sings down.
Thank you.
She gives you vocals, and she's not going to take any shit about it. And you can't. You at this point, actually, this point happened when Self-Titled came out, and she surprise dropped that. That was the actual point where any argument about Beyonce needed to end. And people just need to accept that if you have a problem with Beyonce, it's not because Beyonce is not giving you what you need or Beyonce is untalented, it's because you have a problem. That is your issue. That is something that you need to think about. Or just leave. Nobody's asking you to get involved. Nobody's saying, hey Beyonce, come over here. We got something to show you. Except you are drawn to her like the rest of us are because she is who she is and she gives what she gives and you love it. You just can't see yourself to be happy about it. So I just say, release yourself from that demon that holds you and allow yourself to enjoy what is being given to you because it is God tier. The quality of product here is God tier.
She really took us to church. She really did.
Like literally took us to church. And my only note, because by this point I was noted out, was choir singers are always doing too much with their hands.
Yeah. It was like, we're really happy to have you here, but you're doing too much.
Let's you ain't the focus here, darlings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you're an aesthetic. You ain't here. This is not your show.
Yeah.
No.
It's just like, I don't know. It's something about choirs, especially if they know they're being filmed, where they sing through the hands. And musical theatre people do this too. Just everything must be sung through the hands, and then the facial expressions are just like, just a touch too much, just like 2 points too high. And you're like, let's bring it down. We all know you're singing. It's fine. You ain't got to give me faces here. But, that's just choir people with choir people. The song is gorgeous. And then it cuts into the Spirit video, which we've all seen. But just also makes so much sense now.
It does. I think you have to give it to her again. She has sat down and planned this and made sure everything. And then it worked well because if you had seen the Spirit video prior to Black is King, it just worked well. And to be fair, the story was there to be told all the time. We just wasn't ready for it.
We just weren't listening. We just
we
thought,
weren't.
This is it. We didn't know what was coming. At the end, Nick, how did you feel at the end?
You know what? As I said before, I felt my blackness was amplified, and I think that's so important. I felt like I was Beyonce. She gave me something that she always gives me every single time she does new music or a music video. Beyonce always leaves you feeling powerful, and I think that's important when it comes to her music. It isn't to make you, yes, it's meant to, make you get fierce and dance, whatever, but there's always a message of just love each other and live life and just be yourself. And she's always, as in recent times, her music has always been about empowering people, and I feel like that's important, and I feel like that message was felt in The Gift and Black is King. And you know what, B? Thank you. Again, from the bottom of my little gay heart, I cannot tell you how much you have made me feel just better. I feel like a king. I feel on top of the world because you have given me an invisible crown, and I'm wearing that every day because of you, and I am very grateful. So, Beyonce, Giselle, Knowles, Carter, thank you, darling.
And like
we are not worthy.
You can't wear a crown with your head down.
Amen.
And I left
we are not
there.
worthy.
I left watching that the first time, the second time, and the third time, being like, if the goal of this was to make every black and brown person who watched it feel like royalty, I'm leaving feeling like royalty.
Exactly.
And it's not pretend. We're not putting on for show
No.
just because we're fans or whatever. I left feeling like, well, shit, I can do literally anything I want to do. And what I wanted to do was come onto this show and talk about it with my friend and have a moment where I could just stand in peace. And that's what we did.
Like
it was.
I have come you as well.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn. God.
I have come to expect Beyonce to surprise me and give me things that I didn't know that I wanted.
Yeah.
And every single time she does it, and then does it at such a level that I was like, how do you keep raising the bar when you are the bar?
Amen.
How do you keep taking it higher? Black is King was so good, so well thought out, so beautiful. There were so many people involved in it who said absolutely nothing. Well done on that. Those NDAs be strong as hell.
Mm-hmm.
And just gave me every corner of my life. I'm so glad I've seen it.
And we are ever so grateful. We are ever so grateful.
Ultimately, I'm just reacting to some songs and some music videos. But if that's what it takes to make you feel this positive and this much in love with your, like, my own blackness and your blackness and blackness in general, then thank you. Take it. I'm going to run with it. I'm going to be happy.
Amen. But you know what? This has been one of, we have never, this is like, I guess listeners, you realize that this week was very different. And you know what? It's different because we're just celebrating how great this is, and the name in itself, Black is King. And I feel like we as two black gay creatives, like we in recent times we have been, the society and stuff has been making us feel like, we're not worthy and stuff, and and innocent, our brothers and sisters are being killed innocently, and for Beyonce to do an album like this and to just remind us that we are powerful, relentless, and black is beautiful. I think there's not much people that could do that in a musical way, and I think that's really important as well.
It's
my heart is just full. That's all I can say. My heart is full because I'm just so happy. But it is what it is, and you know what? We're so grateful, darling. We're so grateful.
And I have no idea how long that episode was.
I know. So
thanks for sticking with us to the end.
Thanks. Yes.
Next week
we could probably put it in two pieces. Maybe like we could do like half, and then we could do another half. Who knows?
Nah, you can listen in one go. If you want to listen in two parts, you organise that yourself. I'm not doing it.
It'll be like over an hour, so oh well, they'll live. But again, thank you for sitting down with this week's The 802, where we did the 802 review, and we were reviewing Beyonce's Black is King, courtesy Dan and I, courtesy Disney Plus, courtesy Beyonce, Giselle, Knowles Carter.
And thank you, Blue Ivy, for obviously organising all the details. Now, technically, this is our 10th episode.
Yes,
this is episode number 10, which deserves a celebration.
Yes.
It deserves a celebration, but
it does.
Beyonce swept through, and I'm sorry, but she takes priority.
Yes, she does.
Whenever she did. So Nick, what were we thinking?
I am thinking next week's episode, we're going to have a guest. But hopefully we might give away something. Who knows? We'll keep it posted.
There might be a little bit giveaway, but there might be
a little giveaway. Mm-hmm.
I think what we're going to do, and we can't do this in person because obviously coronavirus, social distancing.
Yes, I know.
But I think for episode 11, the 10th episode celebration that's happening on episode 11. Because we don't do anything regular.
No.
We're going to do a little listening party.
Yes, we are. And we want you guys to get involved. So, Dan?
Get involved.
You want to tell people what they're going to do?
Yeah, so are we going to say 7 o'clock or are we going to say 8 o'clock?
We'll say 8 o'clock. Yeah. Let's say
At 8 o'clock on Wednesday, the 12th of August, we want everybody who's going to be listening. We're going to hold off on listening to the episode until 8 o'clock. We're all going to click play at 8 o'clock. We're all going to be on Twitter. We're going to use the hashtag the 802 podcast. And we're going to talk. We're going to listen together. We're going to discuss all the nonsense that me and Nick talk about. And what our guests going on. We're going to have a good kiki. Everybody get yourself a drink. Okay? Champagne is not required. But, recommended. Prosecco if you're nasty.
Prosecco if you're nasty.
He says, remembering his birthday party from last year.
Oh, God, I know. Not me.
Have I told the story of that birthday party yet?
No, you did. You did. Not me, who was drunk last week in Amsterdam. In Not me was drunk on the 802 last week on the bus. Oh my God, hot. Not me.
Everybody. 8 o'clock next week. Go to the 802 podcast on Twitter for the details, or the 802 podcast on Instagram for the details. In the meantime, you can find me at DanJamesLDN on Twitter and Instagram.
And you can find me at _Nick Charles on Twitter. And you can find me on nk.charles on Instagram. And if you have any feedback, or you want to be a guest on the show, you have anyone who you think might be interested, or you just want to send us some free stuff, you could contact us on the 802 podcast at gmail.com. And you could also find Dan at danasahore on onlyfans.com. Thank you for listening to the show.
It's actually
a great week.
Dan is a whore. OnlyFans. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to go and get that before somebody else does now.
You better.
Oh, it's definitely taken.
I'm pretty sure.
Someone Google it, let me know. Anyway, go watch Black is King if you haven't. Thanks for sticking by us. We will speak to you all next week and see you at the listening party on Twitter.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye.